Hello, everyone. My name is Paloma, and this is the Go Back to Where You Came From podcast. I'm so excited to be your host today, so let's get into it. What exactly is this podcast? What do you mean by go back to where you came from? Who am I? Who's Paloma? What's going on here? So let's talk about it. As a Brazilian American, I have found it to be very interesting navigating between two different cultures in my life. I grew up in a very Brazilian household, but in America. And so I've just found it to be kind of contradicting and confusing at times to exist within both worlds or between them at the same time. So I thought I would explore that, and I thought I would explore that with you on this podcast. I decided to learn more about my cultural heritage in an effort to feel more connected to it. And so I'm currently pursuing a Brazilian Studies certificate. And in my research, in my studies, I've learned a lot about myself, my cultural heritage, about being Brazilian. But I also have noticed the importance of learning about other cultures, learning about different cultures, customs, traditions, countries, places in the world, and people. I feel like when you learn about different cultures, you learn about different people, and it creates empathy. And I think empathy is super important, guys, because if we're trying to cultivate a world that thrives on diversity, we need to have empathy. Yeah, I just wanted to make this podcast not only to learn and share information about my culture, but also to provide a space and opportunity for other people to learn about their own. What is culture? How do you define culture? Cultural identity, cultural heritage, what makes you feel connected to your culture, what makes you feel disconnected to your culture? All of these questions we will be answering in future episodes. For the next episode, stay tuned because we are going to be having our first very special guests from Brazil. They're international students and they're going to be talking with us about what it is like. So stay tuned for that. I think that's it. I think that's all. Keishan, do you have anything to say? Keishan's my technical director. He's kind of iconic.
I have nothing to add.
He said he has nothing to add, folks. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. You don't want to miss it. I'm your host, Paloma, and this is Go Back to Where You Came From.